Stop upgrading every card that the game tells you to. It's tricking you. Slow down. There is an objectively correct way of ranking up your collection level as fast as possible, at least when you're getting started. Listen to what I've got to say, and you'll gain your first few cards a lot quicker. Before we get into that, let's quickly go through how collection level and leveling up cards works in Marvel Snap. You earn boosters from playing a game of Marvel Snap. If the game lasts the full 6 turns, then one of the cards in your deck will get 6 boosters. The card is chosen at random out of the cards in your deck, so if you want to rank up one card specifically, make sure that you're playing that card. If you lose a few games because you've got a bad card in your deck, you lose a few games because you've got a bad card in your deck. It's not a big deal, and it's worth it if you want to unlock cards quickly. In addition to boosters, upgrading cards is going to cost you some credits, and credits are earned primarily by completing daily challenges. You're not going to want to miss them if you can possibly help it. So you know how to upgrade cards, and you know that upgrading cards upgrade your collection level, and you know upgrading your collection level gets you new cards. But how do you do it quickly? Well, it all actually comes down to which card you upgrade and when. You see, your first upgrade on each card upgrades the card from common to uncommon. This costs you 5 boosters from that card and 25 credits. That upgrade will gain you 1 collection level. The second upgrade, upgrading a card from uncommon to rare, costs you 100 credits and 10 boosters. Now the boosters don't matter. You get boosters really easily. Again, they're practically infinite. Just forget about those. The credits is what's important because the credits are your bottleneck. You can only get X amount of credits every day and week, so you want to spend them at first as efficiently as possible. Now, despite the fact the upgrade from uncommon to rare costs you 4 times as many credits as the upgrade from common to uncommon, it only increases your collection level by 2. So 4 times the cost in credits, but only 2 times the gain in collection level. It is comparatively a bad deal. From rare to epic is then 200 credits. That is double the cost of credits and also double the amount of collection level. You gain 4 collection level by upgrading from rare to epic. And from there it scales evenly. Essentially, you get 1 collection level for each 50 credits spent, from all of the upgrades right up to the very top. But the first upgrade you do, that's the key one. Common to uncommon only costs you 25 credits and gains you 1 collection level. What this means is that to level up as efficiently as possible when you first start playing Marvel Snap is you want to upgrade each card the first time as soon as possible. Now, what I did when I first started playing is I upgraded a card every time the game told me I could. When I finished a match, when a card popped up on screen and it gives you the big tempting button to upgrade it, I pressed it every time and then ran out of credits and then leveled up really slowly from then on out. As soon as I realized that you should upgrade your most common cards first, I changed the way that I started to level up. And that made a big difference and definitely sped up my journey through Pool 1. Now later on, it's not going to matter anyway, because you're going to be gaining so much collection level over time that those little increments aren't going to matter that much. But it is a good habit to get into. Upgrade your new cards as soon as you possibly can after getting them, because that is the most efficient way of spending your credits. Now there's more to the story than just that though, so don't tune out just yet. When you upgrade a card to Infinity, the final upgrade, which costs you 500 credits and 50 boosters, you can then split the card. What that does is creates a new copy of the card in common rarity, which means you get to do that first upgrade again. Over time, you want to make as many of these splits as possible, and again, upgrade as many of these new common cards to uncommon as you possibly can, because again, it's just a more efficient way of spending your credits. So for long-term strategy, the best, most efficient way to level up in Marvel Snap is focused firstly on the common cards. As soon as you get a common card, upgrade it to uncommon. You won't regret doing that. When you run out of common cards to upgrade to uncommon, start to spend all of your credits on one card. So pick a card that you play a lot, pick a card that you've gathered a lot of boosters for, and start to upgrade that through all of the ranks. Take Iron Man, for example. Say you really like Iron Man. Try to upgrade Iron Man exclusively. In addition to still upgrading all of your common cards to uncommon, other than that, upgrade Iron Man exclusively, right the way up to Infinity. Then do the split and then upgrade Iron Man once again from common to uncommon. And from there, you can start on a new card. If you want, you can continue doing Iron Man. You can take the new Iron Man split and upgrade that all the way to Infinity and then split it again. Or you could start on a different card, maybe that you've collected more boosters for. But long term, that is the best way to play Marvel Snap. You don't want to be stuck with 30 different cards all at epic rarity, because that just means you've been spending your credits inefficiently. Hey, so it turns out you like Marvel Snap quite a lot, and I've made a whole bunch of videos on Marvel Snap. YouTube says you should watch this one. I'll see you over there.